Yo, 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 Stan DeFi, welcome back to another video. Sorry if you guys see the little shakiness going on. I have a fan running on the desk and it seems to be vibrating the cam setup, so my bad. But I really wanted to talk about this new paper that just got released yesterday, June 15th. And Keith Kowal, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, and Paul Madsen, head of identity at the HBAR Foundation, wrote this paper. And if you guys watch a recent video I did a video about decentralized society. You can look back and check it out. But I basically read through Vitalik's paper on Soulbound tokens and where ETH is heading. And I really wanted to just jump in right now and let's talk about the Hedera version of this and what that means. So I don't actually want to block the article off, so let's just resize everything. Sorry about my code in the back. I was just working on some stuff. So creating Soulbound token ecosystems on Hedera. Now this is a really interesting topic, seeing as Hedera is built for digital identity, and it's also the future. We know this. We've been talking about this on this channel for a long time. If you go back to my starting videos, I've always been an H barbarian, and so let's just jump into this paper. So there's a new buzzword: Soulbound tokens, a very expressive name for non-transferable, non-fungible tokens, NFTs, but they're not transferable, right? And intend to represent an aspect of someone's identity, skills, or qualifications. If you're hearing about Soulbound tokens for the first time, and you want a good snapshot of the proposal, please check out this paper, which is the paper that we already read. But while Soulbound tokens have hold appeal for their ease of quickly conveying facets of the person's identity, the concept of on-chain tokens representing personal identifiable information, PII, is controversial due to immutable public nature of distributed ledgers, lack of user control over PII, I guess Pi, we'll just call it Pi, and regulatory headwinds with laws like GPDR's right to be forgotten. It is often contrasted with the off-chain identity stack being built up around verifiable credentials, VCs, and decentralized identifiers, DIDs, that put privacy at the forefront of their design. We believe that the better comparison for Soulbound tokens is with Open Badges 2.0, which is the most common implementation, has an associated public webpage that anyone with a link can view. Like Open Badges, Soulbound tokens can be designed to display aspects of someone's identity that they expressly wish to be public for all time. That being said, the paper does not dive into the Soulbound token debate, but rather we consider what an early implementation of Soulbound tokens might look like and how they can be easily implemented on the Hedera network. So here's a project requirement. So this is talking about exactly, who's going to give you the Soulbound token, how are you going to receive it, who's going to transfer it to you. All that stuff. This basically is going through all that. If you guys remember from my last video, we kind of talked about that, where we talked about how you'd receive these and really defined on how that would work. So let's just check this out. How to create and manage cost-effective Soulbound tokens on Hedera. So with the above baseline product requirements, so these are like the requirements for a Soulbound token, right? Let's take a look at a set of sample Soulbound token user stories. All right, so these are different ways that Hedera is saying that Soulbound tokens can be used, and these are like use cases, guys. These are example use cases we're about to go through. So, token issuer Acme Training offers a course exam to become a certified blockchain security professional, CBSB. Acme Training offers all successful graduates of the course a Soulbound token. So, if you go to school, if you go to high school, if you go to college, these tokens can be awarded to you instead of degrees, right? With all the verified information being held on a public ledger for everybody to see. So here's one. So here's the HTS implementation. Acme Trading will create the CBSP non-fungible token, the Soulbound. They will configure all the information for the token. In particular, for the below actions, they will configure a freeze key to make tokens non-transferable once issued to a student, and a wipe key for revocation of the student's token if necessary. The token name and symbol will be chosen to make clear the meaning of the token. You can read more about how to create a token with HTS here. So that's pretty interesting. Here's another one. Token recipient. Alice, so this is just talking about the student actually taking the class from the use case Acme Training. So this is just talking about that Alice has received the Soulbound token, and it talks about the implementation of that. So before Alice can receive the Soulbound token, she explicitly opt in or associate to the token. Acme Training creates an associate request transaction. As Alice wants the Soulbound token, she signs the transaction via her wallet. Once Alice is associated, Acme Training mints an instance of the token for her. If relevant, Alice's token can link to off-chain metadata that provides additional information about Alice's particular token, e.g. her GPA. So, here's the thing. Alice receives the token from Acme Training for completing the training in her wallet. So it talks about it. Alice wants to join the DAO. The DAO membership application sees that Alice has the qualification in her wallet, and as the DAO membership is looking for new members with the security skill set. So basically, other organizations will be able to see the public Soulbound token that's in your wallet. And that's what Hedera's kind of theorizing here. And you'll be able to, or associations will automatically be able to accept you, or you'll be able to become a member based on your ownership. Another example I can think of is like if you join the local YMCA, the YMCA could associate a token for you, a Soulbound token for membership, as long as you pay your monthly membership fees. And that's how you could get into the YMCA. You could just your phone wallet, and I'm sure they could just build some kind of verification system, just like gyms have for like the 24-hour gyms, and you could just walk in at any time. So it's pretty interesting thought process they're talking about here. So here's another. Acme Training comes to learn that Alice cheated on her exam. Right. This is another theoretical use case. They revoke her qualification and remove the associated Soulbound token from her account. That's because if you read earlier, or if you listened earlier, they built a wiping mechanism just in case of something like this. So this talks about how they would remove tokens, and you guys are free to read every single part of this paper if you want, but this is the basic outline of what Hedera is saying, is that these tokens can be used for a lot of different things. And I think they kind of want to go with a different word than Soulbound, it seems like. But here's another roadmap. Beyond these user stories, over time, a Soulbound token standard could add a range of features and functionality. Support for zero knowledge, ZK snarks, which would allow Soulbound tokens to disclose PIL in a more privacy-preserving way. Cross-chain interoperability that would allow Alice to attach her Soulbound token to her address on Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, etc. So yeah, this talks about the framework and everything Hedera is doing about creating this Soulbound token and their thoughts on it. I think it's a really interesting paper, guys. That's kind of why I wanted to go over it with you. So this is Day in DeFi. Thanks for supporting the channel. Really think about the future of what this could achieve, And you guys have a good rest of the day. Dan DeFi out.